In this example, I need to factor completely the expression 49x squared minus 81. The first thing we do with every factoring problem is decide, is there a greatest common factor? Well, looking at these two terms that I have here, let's look at the coefficients first. I have 49, which is 7 squared. 81 is 9 squared. So there's no numerical common factor. And the first term has x's in it, but the second one doesn't. So there's also no common variable factor. So as this doesn't have any common factors, we then look at how many terms are there. Well, there is 2 terms. And the 2 terms are connected by a minus sign. Is it possible that this is the special case, the difference of 2 squares? Well, let's look at the difference of 2 squares. So to factor the difference of 2 squares, there has to be 2 terms. Here I've written my problem again, definitely 2 terms. There is a minus sign between the 2 terms. Yes, I've got the minus sign. And both terms are perfect squares. Well, 49, is 49 a perfect square? Yes, it's 7 squared. X squared is a perfect square. And 81 is 9 squared, so it is a perfect square. So this is definitely the difference of 2 squares. And when you factor the difference of 2 squares, it factors into 2 binomials. You take the square root of the first term, that's the first term in each binomial. The square root of the second term, that's the second term in each binomial, and you put opposite signs in each parenthesis. So that is exactly what I'm going to do here. When I factor my expression, I'm going to get 2 binomials. And the first term is the square root of 49x squared. Well, the square root of 49 is 7. And the square root of x squared is x. So my first term in each binomial is 7x. I'm going to put opposite signs in these parentheses. So it doesn't matter which one comes first. I'm going to put a plus in the first parentheses, a minus in the second. And then the last term in each binomial is going to be the square root of 81. Well, the square root of 81 is 9. So I have now factored this difference of 2 squares. And the answer is the quantity 7x plus 9 times the quantity 7x minus 9. But it would have been equally correct if I'd have written the 7x minus 9 first before the 7x plus 9. It makes no difference. And don't forget, how do you check every factoring problem? You multiply out the answer. So if I FOIL out these 2 binomials, I should land up with my original expression.